Hey, it's Sunday. I am going to share with you some very easy ideas around meal prep. So, I am kind of a big picture person. As you know, I'm all about getting stuff done in a really efficient way. I have, three kids at home, a husband, a business, a second business. I'm extremely busy and limited on time, but it's number one for me to be healthy and be a good example to my kids. And I know myself, and I know if I don't get a few things prepped out before the week starts, that it's not going to happen. And so I'm also not going to spend, I'm not willing to spend 2 to 3 hours every Sunday committed in the kitchen. I've tried that before and it just didn't really work for me. So I just want to show you a few kind of meal prep planning hacks that I use for the week so that I can have stuff that I go to work with. It's super easy. But, or comment on this post if you can, understand or kind of know where I'm coming from as far as just don't really, it almost irritates you to want to take the 2 to 3 hours in the kitchen. It'd be a good idea and to put it in each separate little meal thing. I've seen this done before. And I mean, honestly, it just is not me. Okay. So I've tried to be that. I know I'm not going to be that. But what I found that really works for me is to make a lot of something so that I have it for the week so I can just grab it quick and then I can make it for my kids. So for instance, I've fallen in love with these power cake things. You can get them at Costco and they have lots of protein, and then they also have ways that you can add more protein. So some things that I've done is I will add a scoop of whey protein into it, into the batter. And so then I will basically almost double the amount of protein in it. And then I will use an egg in there too. So then you'll get more protein. And I literally don't mind standing in the kitchen for a half hour on a Sunday morning. My kids are here and we're just hanging out. And then I'll start just making a bunch of those. And so they're easy to store at least for a couple days in the fridge. And then I can easily grab them out and then heat them up in the microwave if I need to for the kids. So it's a quick breakfast. I don't feel bad eating them because they're full of protein. And then I'll put a little bit of coconut oil. So we buy this gargantuan thing. Costco is obviously something I love. I don't know if you guys shop at Costco at all, but you can grab this gigantic thing of coconut oil, and I mean, this will last us for a super long time. So I will cook the pancakes on the griddle in the coconut oil, and then I also will butter them too. And I don't feel bad about giving my kids pure maple syrup. So Aldi's my other go-to. So I will grab some maple syrup and I will put that on the kids' pancakes because it's more of a natural form of sugar. It's coming out of a tree. I just feel like it's going to be better for them, and we don't need a ton of it. I personally don't eat it. I'm going to show you this other awesome product that I've fallen in love with. So this is called Swerve. I think everything's backwards actually on my, here, let's see. There we go. Okay, so that is called Swerve, and it tastes amazing, and it is like sugar, but it comes from a plant. It's erythritol, and it tastes super good, and so I can, literally bake with it and do lots of things, and my kids actually like it. One of my kids has gotten really anti-sugar because he doesn't like the way it makes him feel, and I don't blame him. I seriously didn't plant this seed, but he's just no, I just really don't want that. I'm not going to feel good. So it was kind of an issue. We had to get him eating more foods because there's so much with sugar in it. So now if I bake with the Swerve, he'll eat it up. And I don't feel bad. And for myself either, I'm not getting that additional sugar. Okay, and so this is nothing fancy at all. This is so me, but I'm just going to show you my roast. This is another great meal prep hack. So check it out. It's half baked. I just want to throw it out. I was like, okay, I'm in the middle of cooking this. But how easy is a roast, right? roast will last. So if I buy a big enough roast, and then if I just get busy and I start chopping up veggies and potatoes and I get in the zone, it really isn't that hard. I think of it as like cardio, right? Like I will just psych myself out for whatever reason about cardio. And I think we get that way about making fresh meals and about chopping up vegetables. Like it's going to be so hard and I don't have time for that. But then when you actually do your cardio, you're like, gosh, I'm so glad I did that. That wasn't that bad. And so that's kind of how chopping vegetables is for me, and baking things. I just have to start doing it. And then, excuse me for my raw look today. I have no makeup on. It's a Sunday, fun day. I don't care. I'm in my workout clothes, got my cardio on, making food, hanging out with the kids. So anyway, it's totally raw me. But yeah, so once I get in cooking those vegetables and just get it chopped up and get it in the oven, and then I'm so thankful because the rest of the week I can just literally grab a portion of roast and potatoes and celery and carrot and go along with it. Can anyone kind of relate to that? Say yay or nay. How's everybody? So let's see who's on. Susan, hi Susan, Tanya, Nicole, Katie. Nicole, if this is the right Nicole, I got your Dusty. Oh my gosh, hi. Oh, I miss you. But yeah, Brenda, oh my gosh, what a great group. I hope everybody's doing good. I think that the reason I wanted to share this video about my hacks is not like you need to do it this way, but just meal prep is it's always the number one thing. Alyssa, hi Alyssa. That is like the number one hardest thing I find when I talk to people is like, I just don't have time to eat healthy. Or for especially women, like I'm on the go all week long and like I get to dinner time and I realize I haven't eaten all day, or I'm just famished, so I'm grabbing something unhealthy. And that is, what's going to keep you from your fat loss goals. And so these are things that I've realistically done that aren't perfect, but they do help. So prepping those pancakes, that really helps me with the kids' breakfast in the morning, even for myself to get extra protein. And then the swerve replacement has been excellent. And then just having that gigantic roast I can just pull from, that will get me through Monday and Tuesday at least. And by that time, we'll have made a couple meals for the week, so I can also have more to bring. Anything that can help. People are always asking me, like, what are some easy, healthy meals? And I would say, like, a roast. We throw chicken in the crock pot, too. We'll throw potatoes around that and carrots. And don't be afraid of potatoes, because I think they've gotten a bad rap. And, I mean, if you think about a potato, if you're adding a fat with it and some protein, it's a really balanced meal. You've got a whole grain carbohydrate, and then you have your fat and your protein, and they're really, really good for you. Like, they come from the ground, so they're full of vitamins and minerals, so they're definitely something you can eat. And heck yeah, Katie, I love crock pots. Isn't it the best? Like, it's so easy. Like, you can literally throw your chicken breast in there, or your whole chicken, and then some veggies around it, and it smells so good. Like, you come home. Another great one is turkey chili. So when we do that one next time, I'll be sure to do a Facebook Live. White sweet potatoes. Jen, I've never heard of that. Like, what is that? That's awesome. White sweet potatoes. So I've gotten really into purple sweet potatoes lately, because like I was at Hy-Vee one day and I saw that and I was like, this is amazing. Like, I want to eat something purple. Well, because when I took a class on nutrition before too, they talked about like the more colorful your veggie is, then you're going to get more antioxidants. So I was like, oh, this is a win-win. Like, this tastes sweet to me, plus it's purple. But white sweet potatoes, I need to check that out. I totally will. Time Market. Fresh Time or Trader Joe's? Awesome. Awesome, Jen. Okay, well, maybe you could bring me one this week. I'll like have to be super nice to you. Remember, I promised you don't have to do any burpees. Like, I'll talk to Alex about taking them out of the program for you if you bring me one. All right. Well, I had so much I had to say. I can't even remember what the hell it was anymore, but I am just enjoying my Sunday. Oh yeah, okay, so if you're still watching, no burpees, Jen, because I love you. I am gonna share a really real photo, and you guys all have to promise not to laugh, but I was looking through some photos and I found a really good before picture. So I am a real person, and I've worked for a long time to figure out what works for my body and for clients' bodies, and I get really excited about it. But I want to show you a picture of me when I was not so hot, and then I'm going to show you an after picture. And there's this huge discrepancy between, and it's not all about me, that's not what it's about, but I just want other people to feel comfortable to know, like, when you find your groove and your jam, like, you become unstoppable, and it shows not only in how your body looks, but how your face looks and how everything in your life just reacts to it. And so I want to show you guys, I'm going to post a picture of me quite a few years back where I wasn't really jamming in life. I wasn't super happy. I hadn't been able to work my passion like I do now with fitness and the things that I love. And so you might be a little surprised, but I can't wait to share it, just to hopefully inspire some people that you can find what you're looking for in life, and it will change your whole heart, your inside, and it will just come on the outside. You will just absolutely be shining once you find that. So a little later today, I will share that. So I hope you guys are having a great Sunday, and you can make a roast, something easy. Eating healthy doesn't have to be hard. It doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be acted upon in small ways, and then celebrate those small successes each week. All right, see ya.